Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One time for the one time. Yes, ma'am. Hit boy on the track. And yeah, man, we're back. Checking your boy out in practice. The stroke is on point, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm really pretty much knocking down, mastering that 3 point shot, as you can see, right? You know, the confidence is through the roof, right? Your boy is really hitting that, right? You know what I mean? Really stroking it, right? Now, obviously, I know that there's a couple things we gotta talk about, right? This is on rookie, right? And I know that if you were to like, I know like obviously, even with the difficulty on Rook, I step into the park, I step into rec, things like playing with a bunch of different people who may or may not miss a lot of them might be like on Wi-Fi, which could cause some latency. Like you go up against people who have bad internet connections, that latency can affect the bandwidth of everybody in the game. So that's one of the another reasons why I don't really like playing competitively, because you start dealing with these people who got bad internet, or maybe your internet is not on point, right? And it just kind of brings down the experience, right? You would think that they fixed this on PS5. That's kind of my thing, is like, this is on PlayStation 4. And a lot of people feel like, well, PlayStation 5, the issues should be fixed. We have the technology to fix it. But in my mind, it's kind of like, do we really, right? A lot of people are saying like the difference between PS4 and PS5 is like faster load times, and I don't know if gameplay is all around better, because I've never played PlayStation 5, right? I'm a retro gamer, right? Hey, somebody, I was watching a video, because I do that. I watch videos on 2K, on this 2K specifically, because I want to see what the community is saying, what content creators are saying, right? And one of the content creators, I don't know his name, I apologize, but he was saying, first off, he was referring to PlayStation 5 as current gen and as PlayStation 4 as last gen, which to me is an accurate assessment, right? You feel me? Because the PS4 has been out, it came out in 2023. We're pretty much done with the PlayStation 4 at this point, right? If they still gonna make games for it, then I'm gonna rock with it, right? Obviously. Um, I understand he was also saying that if you're out here like spending money on VC and stuff like that, and builds and then games and stuff, and like if you're spending money you could have just been saving to get a PlayStation 5, and that's ridiculous, right? You might as well have just saved up. In my situation, it was different. I bought this game at the end of the year for $10. I don't have PlayStation Plus, and I'm not buying VC. I'm not spending money on the bill. So, obviously, I ain't working like that. You feel me? So, and I know I put my business out there, put myself all the way out there, but that's my business. I can do that, right? So, I'm keeping it real, because at the end of the day, if I did have it like that, I would have, right? Bought a PlayStation 5, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie, I did at one point have it like that. I want to say as far back as like when I first started making Madden videos, I could have went on ahead and bought a PlayStation 5 and bought Madden 23 on PlayStation 5. But I didn't want to, because I again feel like I'm a retro gamer. Now I'm not one to complain, because a lot of the reviews that mostly individual gamers are having about this game is that this game sucks, especially for PlayStation 4. Many people are complaining about my career. I do have some things that I feel they could change about my career. But in terms of complaints, a lot of what I think is wrong with my career, or my experience with my career, typically comes down to it's something I can do. I can fill a lane better. I can make a better pass. I can just be better with my jump shot. Like right there, I probably could have greened that, right? As you see, your boy his player of the game, right? And mind you, this is like 2 minutes or so, just under 2 minutes left in the game. That's how you know that this outcome is pretty much in a bag, right? You know what I mean? So we would get the W. But yeah, man, I mean, it's all about your effort level, right? Kobe Bryant is on the cover of this, right? Mamba mentality. You can control what you can control. So do that. Exert control of what you can control, and be a good teammate and be a good player. Don't always blame the game. You feel me?
Crucial win tonight. You guys really buried them in an avalanche of three-pointers. Tell me, how'd you guys get it done?
That's just our DNA, man. It was built for this team to, space the floor and move the ball around the perimeter. That's just modern NBA ball. We don't go for that stop the ball, get in your bag, isolation stuff. That's not smart basketball right there.
Yeah, you guys were really sharing the ball, but you in particular were draining threes with a plum.
A plum. My man Nate, man. New word. Man, but yeah, I had a few go down tonight. I guess it was my turn. The next game, the next man might step up, and I know he's gonna be ready.
I hope so. Thanks, man.
Anytime.
So yeah, man, your boy's gonna go with the Jordan 2s low, right? You know me, I like the low tops, right? I'm not really a sneaker head by all accounts, right? But I mean, like, I know a pair of 1s, a pair of 2s, a pair of 3s, right? But anything past those types of Jordans, right? I wouldn't know, right? As you see the Bucks, they come out the gate from the tip, pretty much taking jumpers, and I'm like, oh, that's what we doing, huh? Okay, give me that, right? Yeah, that's what we doing, right? I'm just gonna come out and start swinging for the fences as well, right? But yeah, man, I consider myself more of a retro gamer, right? My biggest inspiration is Miles Dawkins 247, right? He plays PlayStation 2. I consider myself, again, a retro gamer, much like him and much like the content he's making. I still play my Xbox 360. I'm on the fence about whether or not I'm going to make some content off that, right? I'm looking for a PS2 because I got a couple PS2 games I want to play, right? And then, yeah, so I guess you're like, well, why would you buy a PlayStation 2? You could just save up for a PS5. Because to be honest with you, I'm not really too, like, if I couldn't have gotten this 2K as cheaply as I did, I wouldn't have been concerned with 2K24. I would have probably went back to making, Madden content, on PlayStation 4, right? For me, it's not that deep. For real, though. Like, it really is not that deep, okay? So, again, I enjoy it. I'm playing it on the lowest setting because my player, he's not that good, right? I am, simply put, just trying to get his confidence up, right? Get my confidence up, learn my jump shot, do it easy. And then as I, because that's another thing, it's going to affect the way that teams and the rest of the league game plan and play me, right? Game plan and play me, excuse me, right? Because if I brought this level of intensity in the first couple or the first games that I'm playing and showing that, I'm deserving of 38 minutes and everything that comes with the 38 minutes type, bro, then, the defense will be tougher as I get better, but then they'll also be taking into account things like my ability to shoot, right? I'm shooting very well, as you can see, right? I mean, come on, right? I'm not green in everything, but the shot is just, it's like every game I'm taking like maybe 8 or 9 3-point shots, right? I'm going crazy on this one and I'm loving it, and yeah, I am kind of in my head like, this difficulty is too low, this is too easy. But then I keep reminding myself, yeah, your overall rating is really low, right? So would you rather struggle, you feel me, through this, or do you want to just be able to ball out easy? And that's what I should have done initially, right? Even though stuff like this is happening, I should have done that initially. Balled out on the easiest level sooner rather than later. And I will increase the deal. I'm telling you now, I'm not going to keep playing this game on rookie. So if you're watching this content and thinking this dude is trash, you can think that. But then when I increase the difficulty, I guarantee I'm going to change your mind. Even if it is what you think I'm doing is cheesy. So that's all fine and good, right? Your boy drops with that 56 points on Dame Dollars forehead. It's real disrespectful, right? Not letting them play up to his level of play and being, but it's whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? The boy's getting some VC, right? Again, that's what this is all for. Get that VC, right? Talking about some grind for hours. I mean, they said like 60 to 100 hours to get a bill, right? Whatever happened to, well, that's just playing the game. Like, what is this grind for a build mentality? What is that all about? Whatever happened to enjoying playing the game? But I get it, right? Everybody wants to be competitive, right? Not take into account the fact that, if you don't have a wired connection, in my opinion, you have no business trying to be competitive. If you don't have the latest and greatest technology in terms of what this game has to offer, you don't have any business being competitive. Seriously. That's just my opinion, right? I could be dead wrong. You see your boys about to go with the Jordan 9 lows for this game against the Nuggets. I believe this is our second matchup against them. I believe. And if you're paying attention, you'll see DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, no Jokic. He's injured. No Joker. No Nikola. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, man. Back to what I was saying about the community, right? I was watching a really good video. A coach, I forgot his name, but an NBA coach is talking about how all these kids have trainers And they're all like, you heard, I think you heard my man. He was talking, my character was talking to Nate. He was like, everybody's in their bag, ISO ball, right? And that's really all you see in park and in rec. It's just these like, ISO ball handler type dudes, man. Don't really understand the fundamentals of the game. Don't have no defense on their guard build. Just handles, 3-point shot. Sometimes they don't even get finishing. Because all they care about is ball handling and shooting. That's it. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't mad at you, but like, Lord have mercy. So many guys in the NBA are like that now. And believe it or not, it's the reason why so many of these dudes' overall ratings are like 80 plus overall. Like a lot of guys, it'd be teams full of guys, like 7, 8, 9 guys with an 80 overall. And clearly all of them could be superstars. But the coach, the scheme, the team, what we're trying to do in order to win games, right? All that, let's pick a guy, like, you know what I'm saying? How does this person play? Because if all they want to do is ISO up and then they not consistent, right? Because you do see that some of these guys aren't always consistent. I'm talking about in real life. On the game, it's easy to be consistent, right? It's real easy to be consistent, right? But in real life, it might be easier, but it's also tougher. So, all the ISO ball, deviating from the fundamentals of the game is just, I don't know what to say about that, right? You feel me? That's one of the reasons why I don't really like park. I don't really like rec. I mean, it's cool. It's cool for park. It's cool for park because that's park. But you go into rec doing that, right? Like, please, bro. This ain't park. Play fundamentally sound ball, right? Look for the open shot. You feel me? But yeah, man, I ain't gonna tell y'all how to play the game. I ain't gonna tell y'all what to think. I'm telling you what I think, right? And I agree, man. If you don't got a PlayStation 5, then lose the comp mentality. But anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here, get at me, and function with